Fabulous. So great to be back with you for another instalment of the Craft Vault, which is absolutely awesome. Really excited, not because I'm here for Craft Vault, I mean that's exciting enough, and of course that we're going to do Craig's card of the show. That's also exciting. I mean, the fact that it's a Wednesday is also exciting, but it's not the most. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. It's not the most exciting thing because Debbie Fisher's here. That's the most exciting thing. Yay! My TV wifey. How are you, Debbie?
Whoop, whoop. It's been a fabulous day. I've really enjoyed every second of it, Joe. I always do it Crafters TV because it's just so much fun. We have great offers, great products, everything's amazing, and I get to craft all day. So
get to work with George Squared as well. I mean, I should have said George Squared was one of the most exciting things of the day as well. We've got loads in this show, haven't we, Debbie? What can we expect over the next hour?
Yeah, so much. We've got pens, we've got stamping, we've got dies, we've got some truly amazing offers. So yeah, stay with us the next hour for lots of entertainment and lots of crafting. So it's going to be fun.
Absolutely fantastic. Do stick with us. Let's dive in and show you some of the awesome things that are coming up on this show. Remember, you're going to get up to 65% off of everything I'm going to share with you through the show. This is the Sweet Collection, which is awesome. $29.98 or $39.90. Beautiful, beautiful stamps and dies in there, which is fantastic. The next thing we've got for you are the Cascading word dies here, as you can see. These are just totally fabulous. Absolutely love these. $11.53 or $15.31 is your price. And there you get baby, thanks, and you get baby, thanks, and you get the stamps in there as well. We've also got the fancy fonts for you. Fancy fonts are awesome because it's a metal die, cuts a sentiment for you. You can then do all of your stamping around that as well. And you've got the gatefolds in there too. $9.78 is what you should be paying for one of the gatefolds. You get the lot for that. Awesome sauce. We've also got the nesting dies available for you. The nesting dies, you're going to get two different sets of nesting dies here, as you can see. You also get the stamp set that went with the butterfly alphabet and with the explosion boxes. They are really well-rounded, versatile stamp sets for you, which is absolutely fantastic. The magical milk carton. I love this. It is that once upon a time stamp and die collection. Stamp and die collection was originally from our pop-up boxes. However, it will work beautifully with the milk carton itself. Once you've got the milk carton base, you can put loads of your other small stamps and dies onto there. They really are fantastic, those milk carton boxes. Do make sure you grab that. Right, I just want to just share with you the Floral Tea Cup first. This is a fantastic deal because you're getting three awesome colours in our tri-blend brush markers in here, which is fantastic. So you've got the bright pink, the light green and the purple blend. You've also then got the teacup in here and the stamps that go with that as well. What does SMH mean as an abbreviation? Do we know? Yeah. Aisha says, Joe, how could you forget? Sorry?
Some might think.
SMH.
Oh, H.
Aisha says, Joe, how could you forget the vote earlier? SMH. Shaking my head. That's why you get the big money, Georgina. Beth says, hi, everyone. I have an hour between meetings. Awesome. Oh, no. Sorry, Georgina. Georgina Googled it, is what she's letting us know. Jigging to the Craft Vault says, Will. Shaking my head, someone said in there as well. Yes, we did forget it earlier, and then we forgot it again, but I'm going to remember it. We'll do it at past, okay? How's that sound? Is that all right? I've got them all just here. Don't you worry about that. Right, Debbie, what would you like to share with us?
Yeah, we're going to start with that amazing offer. I mean, it truly is, because the chance to get to have three of these tri-blend pens is quite incredible. So if you've not been on our journey of our tri-blends, it's your chance to get these. But not only that, you get this beautiful stamp set and dies as well, which is amazing. So what I am going to do is the die set themselves, you can see, I really like the fact that these are all numbered. So you've got literally number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and then you've got all your sentiments that go with it. So we're going to take our number 1 die, which is this one here. Now each die comes with a corner, so it comes with this sort of pointed edge corner. So we're going to pop that onto our mat. So because we have this grid, it's really easy. All you have to remember is which square you have put that little square marked up to. And then we're going to pop that onto there, and then I'm going to bring in, and I'm going to use our quick drying inks, and I'll explain why in a little while why I'm using quick drying, and I'm using the Pal Fig. So we're just going to create the base of our teacups. So tap in over, and I like to just turn round because you have different pressure points on your hands, just so we get that completely covered. Although saying that, I am using the stamping platform, so if we missed any, we can always go back over. And that gives us our beautiful teacups, which look amazing. Now that's just our first layer and our first colour. I'm then going to bring in my darker crushed velvet. Now I don't want to take this off until I'm ready to get my second one out, because I want to make sure that this pointy edge is going to go in exactly the same square as I take this one off. So just keeping an eye on this square, making sure that that one there, I layer up exactly where the other one came off, and then I'm going to pop this one back. So it's just a case of layering up, following that number sequence. Then we're going to just do light taps because we've got quite a darker colour. And we're going to then layer that over the top. Now because we've put that edge on the same place, I've got every confidence that that will go round our edge there. So then the next thing we're going to do is take our third. So I know my flowers is our third one. Take this one off, again making sure I can see this is the square that I'm going to place that one into. I mean, if you haven't got a squared out grid, you can just hover over the top and stamp it into that space. So don't worry too much if you haven't got a platform or a stamping grid. I mean, they will be on the website, but if you haven't got one, you can just use your rocker blocks or anything that you have at hand. So I'm then going in with my pink tulip. So just tap in to get all the ink onto there.
Devaney loves the teacups. They are so beautiful, she says. Patricia says, it's so funny to wake up to see the same names I was watching Wake Up Call with 10 hours ago. Oh, hello again, everyone. Oh, Patricia, where are you? I reckon Patricia must be a West Coaster, you know.
Could
maybe
be,
she's even a bit further. Maybe she's a bit further west than that. Maybe she's in Hawaii. You never know. We have a lot of Hawaiian viewers, you know.
We do have a lot of people from Hawaii.
Yeah, we do get a lot of Hawaiian viewers. We have, I'd say, at least a dozen of regular Hawaiian viewers. Hadassah says, hey, Crafty Peeps, question, could you use the tri-blends to stamp, or is that a bad idea?
Well, what it will do is it will dry too quickly.
Okay, so it will dry on the stamp post or on the card? It will
dry on the stamp, yeah, and all it will do is stain your stamp. Because they're alcohol markers, they dry pretty much quite instantly, so yeah, you can't stamp with them. You would need, our watercolour aquas.
If you had an aqua marker or an aqua, a tri-blend aqua, you could absolutely give that a go, no reason why not. Marilyn says, I've got a few of the CC stamping platforms, but not this large magnetic one with the base. Is this a must-have?
For me, absolutely. I just think the stamping platform, you can't go wrong. So if I went wrong with that, or I didn't stamp enough, not so much went wrong, but if I didn't put enough stamp down, or I didn't put enough pressure down and I've missed a bit, it would be really hard to go over it without having precision on your platform like this. So I've got one more to do, which is my number 5. So again, taking that off, making sure that I know where that one is on that piece, and then just laying that corner down. And again, it's a square corner, so quite easy just to organise exactly where your stamp's going to be. Being very good this time, Joan, putting all my stamps back on as I go along. So that's our green. So we've got one more colour to fill in with for that flowers, which is our fuchsia.
I'm not going to make the same joke again. No, as I was about to say, I'm not going to make the joke again. And then even Georgina was like, go on, do the fuchsia. No, look, in fuchsia, I'm going to try and avoid that joke, all right?
Yes, in fuchsia, he just won't do it.
No.
Right, so that's all our stamping done. And we can see that looks beautiful. So, and that's how we can leave it. That would be fine, Joe. Looks gorgeous. Really nice way to be able to do those. But But what we can do is we can enhance by bringing in the pens that come in with that set. You don't have to, but it's just a nice way to be able to do them. Now, because I've done that in purple, I'm going to start using my lighter purple. And all we're going to do is you come in with this pen here. And I'm just giving it a bit more shading. So just in the corners, bringing it round. And can you see what I'm doing, Joe? I'm not actually doing anything but just brushing, because that's exactly what these pens are. I'm just tickling the surface and giving just that outline a little stroke, because we've just got these gorgeous brush markers.
Patricia's letting me know she was up till 3 a.m. watching Craig's show, and it's now 11 a.m. In California, so no work today. So after watching Craig until 3 a.m, I slept until 10 a.m. Where in California are you, Patricia? Patricia, I've been watching and getting myself all spooked out, the new Netflix thing about the Cecil Hotel in downtown LA, and now I was meant to be going to LA in May. Unfortunately, I've had to postpone it, so I'm fingers crossed going to get there in October. Might go on a little sort of a spooky fact-finding hunt mission to the Cecil Hotel, who knows, on Skid Row. Anyway, that's enough about my private life. Newbie Sherry Flat Yeely on Facebook says #newbie from Virginia. Hello, Sherry. I'm so glad you found us. I hope you're settling in well. Yeah, where in Virginia are you? Let us know. Since I've worked here at Crafters TV, Debbie, I'm really keen to go to all these states that I was never really that familiar with before. Ohio, Pennsylvania. What are the other ones I really want to go to? There's quite a lot of them. Pennsylvania, I like the sound of that one. I also like the sound of Michigan. I'd quite like to go to Michigan. I'm selecting all of these based on how their names sound only. Arizona, would like to go to Arizona is another one. As well. Yeah, I'll work my way through them all.
That would be nice. But I think I definitely would want to go to Hawaii. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I've been to Florida. That was gorgeous. And I've been to New York. That's it. They're the only two places I've been to.
So all I'm doing, Joe, is just adding a little bit more highlight with the pens, just to give that even more definition. I mean, you'd think you couldn't make it any more prettier than what the inks do, but actually by filling in with these beautiful pens, you can just create so much more of an illusion on them, and they look gorgeous. So I'm just going to put just a small bit just to time that round.
Yeah, it really is fantastic and really adds loads of dimension. I mean, you could just have the stamped imagery on its own, I guess, if you wanted to, Debbie. Have you used quick dries on this one here? Yeah,
and the reason I've used quick dries is because they dry absolutely as soon as you stamp with them, Joe. So as soon as you stamp down with them, you can wipe them and nothing smudges. So to be able to then use your pens on the top of there, and I can even, so I've used both of these pens in the collection. I'm going to go in now with my darkest green and just add a little touch and a really tiny bit around the base of these leaves. But look how much we can highlight those leaves and just really get them to stand out. They look incredible.
They really are fantastic. I've got loads of offers for lodgings now, by the looks of it, Debbie. Patricia says, Joe, I'm an hour north of LA Disneyland area, the northernmost point of Southern California. Valerie says, come on over, Joe. We'll take good care of you here. I'm in Orange County, right near Disneyland. Well, I was there before. I stayed in Lake Buena Vista when I went to Florida to go to Disneyland. It was absolutely awesome. Patricia's got a question for you, Debbie.
Oh, yes.
She says, I've got more offers coming in, but let's do questions first. She said the brush markers are made for the flicking technique. Can they be used to colour like regular nibs? Great question.
So can they be used? Absolutely.
To colour in like a regular nib,
yeah, absolutely. What you'll notice about these more than a normal tri-blend is that the nibs are really soft. So if you're someone that really just loves that light blending technique, these are absolutely perfect for that. And so I tend to use them for flicking because that's their purpose, because you've got this beautiful brush. But if you imagine painting with them, that's exactly how it feels, like a really smooth paintbrush.
We brush letter with them as well.
Well, can you what, sorry?
Brush letter water with them?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I wish I could do that and show you,
I
but
wish I
I'm
could
just
as well.
not very good with that. But you could definitely brush leather with them. So these are gorgeous. But just by adding that highlight is amazing. You're also getting that dye, Joe. So let's just use our dye to cut it out, and you'll be able to see just how beautiful this gorgeous dye is. So I'm just putting it around the edges. Put our tape over the top, and then we can send that through. So, well, I just found my dye I lost earlier. It's still on in the Gemini plates. I was like, oh, I've lost my dye.
So Carol says, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, Joe. Ohio, Carol. Come on over. We'll take you to see all the sites. Well, I think I might take you up on that at some point. Susan said, I've just ordered these stamps and dies. Can't wait to give them a go. Mandy would like to know, Mandy Doodle Hands. I'm not sure that's her real surname. I've got a bit of a thing there. She says, I mean, if it is, what a great surname. She says, what height and width are the teacups, please, Debbie?
What height and width?
Yes.
These would fit through the mini, I'm sure. Oh, maybe not. So it's just a bit over, I would say, 3¼ inches by 3 and nearly 4 inches.
Awesome.
Yeah, so quite a nice size on there. I've left look, can you see, like my stamps have gone onto my die cutting, so it's put all ink over my my teacups. But yeah, beautiful, so that we can cut these out. And these come with your 3 tri-bends, so that's a great set. I mean, $9.99, Joe. That's incredible, but a great set to have.
Awesome. Right, loads of you still chatting away in the comments, so I hope that gets you sorted. Us Michiganers will give you a hand. Get it? Since we're shaped like a hand.
I love that. Michigan.
I don't know, I get it. We're going to have to get a picture of Michigan, the shape of Michigan up, aren't we? I feel that's a bit of a Michigan-based joke, that one. We'll let you know. Yes, so keep getting your questions and comments in. And we will we'll get them answered. Maybe you've got some local jokes that you would want to share with us. You know, like the Michigan-based joke that we got from Patty. It looks more like a mitten apparently than a hand, like a closed hand. Maybe send me a picture, George. Yeah, that'd be great. Right, we're going to share with you some of the stuff that's coming on the show. Should we start the vote first before we do that? Should we do the vote first? Okay, let's do the vote. Right. 1. This is I should explain this. We forgot to do it in Craig's show, then we went to do it in our show, and we forgot to do it then, so now we're doing it now, right? So we wouldn't want him to lose out. So you got the hair, number 1.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't it gorgeous? Look, with the decoupage. Awesome.
Wow,
You've
that's
got
amazing.
wild, number 2. You've got that gorgeous. Oh, let me just make sure I've got this right. He makes it look so. Let me get that bit of shame. Here we go. You've got 3. Look at that fabulous waterfall card. How awesome is that? Number 3. You've got 4. Let's call this one the moon. Number 4, the moon. The vase, which can be number 5. Really lovely little card there. Or the box will be 6. It's got to be the box, isn't it? Surely. It's got to be.
That hair is gorgeous.
It's got to be the box. Michigan, a bit like a. Does look a bit like a hand. Michigan maybe looks a little bit like a dolphin opening its mouth as well. Right, so 1 to 6, wasn't it? I've got them in order still, so let me know. You've got 10 minutes to vote, guys. We'll close the vote at 7 p.m. Right, let's share with you everything that is in the show. I've got everything all organised and now I can't find it all, Georgina. I do this all the time. Here we go. So let's start off with that sweet collection, which is fantastic. In here, you're going to get the vase bouquet, which is fantastic. You've also got in here as well the sweet treats. This one is that lovely ice cream and muffin. And you've got macarons in here as well. Marvellous macarons. $29.98 or $39.90 is your price. Oh my word, stop the show. Debbie has just found one of my favourite samples of all time. Debbie, we're going to have to see it. We're going to have to see it. You know which one it is, Debbie. Which one is it out of those two? Which one do you think it is out of those two, Debbie?
I think it's this one.
Yes, I adore that.
I know, it's beautiful.
How gorgeous is that? Oh, we're going to have to hold the line because Debbie is going to be taking us through that awesome milk carton box in a few minutes. Oh, I hadn't seen that sample for ages. Right, let me share with you the Cascading Sentiments. Here we have them. So this is great because a lot of time we just bring you the metal element that cuts this and the sentiment that you've got there. What we don't then do often is bring you these stamps which then create this element here that you've stamped, it's been stamped over. So it's great that you've got them. They will also be awesome for making your own background papers as well, which is fantastic. So do have those. You've also got baby in there as well as the metal die, which is fantastic. So you've then got baby, thanks to is what you've got in there. So you've got both of those, okay guys? £11.53 or £15.31. Platinum members though, £9.22 or $12.25. Right, we've got this, which is the milk carton collection that we were talking about a moment ago. Now, the great thing about this is that what you've got here is you've got the construction element that you've got, the tags, the roof, everything you need. And then all you need to do is add into there stamps and dies for you to decorate it. This is the milk box itself, but that is with the garden one on there to decorate that. Whereas what I'm going to do is the royal eye, what we're going to do is include for you these stamps and dies. Now these stamps and dies are actually from the pop-up box collection, but look at them. There's princesses and carriages and unicorns and rainbows and castles. I mean, it's very, very me. It's not quite as me as that other one over there, but it is still very me all the same. To give you an idea of the value on this as well, now the milk carton box on its own, £24.99 or $29.99. You're not even paying for that. And then what you're getting is you're getting $14.99 or $19.95 worth of Once Upon a Time dies included as well. I know. What a great deal, right? So do make sure you grab that. And I think, Debbie, is this going to be your next demonstration? The milk carton box?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to show the rest of the products, but, you know, I'm excited for Debbie's next demonstration. Fantastic. Right, we've got the nesting dies for you on the show. These are fantastic. Now, nesting dies are always incredible value because they are really essential. You can do card blanks, you can do tags, you can do your mats and layers is the word I was looking for there. You've got scalloped edge square and scalloped edge oval, which are awesome. And these layer up, the oval and the square actually, sorry, the oval and the circle actually layer up over each other quite nicely as well. You've then got Enjoy Your Day, which is an awesome stamp collection in here with things like Just to Say, Hooray, Cheers, You're Fabulous. And you've then got as well this here, which is some nice schmetterlings. You've got some florals in there as well. That's the first time I said schmetterlings all day. I know. Check me out. I've turned over a new leaf. We haven't had many schmetterlings on the show today, have we? $23.37 or $31.09. One more to share with you is the fancy fonts, which is this lovely lot. Just here. Do you know what I was meant to tell you about this first before we move on? This one, I was meant to tell you. I didn't tell you. I'm going to show it to you. 80% of the stock has gone. 80% has gone. No, I mean, easy to see why. When you're only paying for the pens, you're getting the stamps and dies totally free of charge. Now we're going to move on and we're going to share with you this, because what you've got here is the Gatefolds and the fancy fonts together. Now the Gatefolds are awesome because you've got options, right guys? You can cut these out and you could actually, well, you could stick them down to your Gatefolds so it comes out like that and comes together. Leave them loose as a tab, interconnect them so it connects the card together, or what you can do is chop that bit off and chop that bit off, and then you can put them together, which is absolutely fantastic. So you've got that, and then you've got stamps as well to stamp that out. So you've got best, you've got thanks. Then we're going to give you some of the fancy fonts. Now the fancy fonts are awesome because what you get is the die to cut out the word. I love, you've got that really lovely brush lettering style, but also still very legible. And then stamps that go with that in order to make up a full sentiment for you, which I think is awesome. You've got smile and you've got celebrate, which is fantastic. $9.78 or $16.03. Right, that's it. We can go back to my favourite bit now, which is, of course, the gossiping and the milk carton boxes. So, Melanie also knows, can you mix, this is a question for you, Debbie, can you mix and match the tri-blends, as in brush and normal nibs? Great question.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, it is a really great question. So for colouring in generally, we would say that a bullet nib is a really good nib to colour in with. So doing all your smooth blending and everything like that. And then if you want to go on, so if you are doing an animal or maybe you are doing a person, so you want to colour their dress in, but then you want to do the hair and the face, you can do those gentle brush strokes. So absolutely mix and match them and use what your own preference is. So yeah, which is either one. Both are just as good as the other, Joe. So yeah, great question there.
Awesome. Keep getting your questions in. I'll put them over to Debbie as we go through the show. Susan says, so many great deals on the show. Had to get this milk carton collection as well. And Patricia loves the nesting dies. So incredibly versatile. Oh, well, Patricia also goes on to say, SoCalers, Southern Californianers, let's have a meet up with Joe if he ever comes this way. The SoCal Schmetterlings. Has already been discussed and talked about maybe doing a little bit of a meet up when I go to California in October. So watch this space. We might all get together and do a little meet and greet somewhere in California or in LA. Maybe if I can get someone in the US office to sort of help me organise it, maybe. Watch this space is all I'd say, Patricia. But I'm not sure when I'm going yet. It was meant to be in May, but obviously I've had to move it because it doesn't look like we're going anywhere fast at the moment. Keep getting your questions into me. Please share pictures. If you've got any of the items that we've got in the show today, this evening, I would love to see, especially the milk carton box, because that is my favourite. Right, Debbie, I believe you're going to take us through the milk carton box.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just grabbing myself bits of card to do this with. So let's just take those to the side. What I'm going to do, in your milk carton, you will get the main, what we call a worker die. Now this worker die is a one-piece die that you will need to cut two of. So I'm going to pop this onto some card. We're going to run this through our Gemini. Now you do need a big size machine, so a big Gemini or an A4 platform machine. So it is one of the ones, I'm not sure, yes I've got the packaging. It will tell you on the back of the packaging what machines it doesn't go through, and then you've got the machine that it will go through, and obviously the Gemini Pro when that one comes out, or if you've already got that. So taking this one out. 3
minutes left to vote on that demo of the show for Craig as well. Just letting you know, get your demos in, your votes in, before the lines close in 3 minutes.
So nice and easy there, Joe. So what we will do is construct our box to start with, and then we will run some of the other dies through and show how they work. So I've already done one, so we've got two. You're going to attach these together. So these will go one on one. Sorry, this way. Yep, that way round. Let's get the right way round. So this one will attach to this one. So we just want to bend all of our score lines in. So just fold them in. We're going to fold this piece at the side that goes in. It doesn't matter if you fold it the wrong way to start with, you can then just fold it back on itself. And then we've got all these lines here. It's perhaps good to give them a wiggle both sides, Joe, both backwards and forwards. That way when you're constructing the box, you know you are doing the right way. Because what we're doing is actually just stretching the fibres in the card to be able to stretch and work with the card. And then we're going to stick this piece together. So I like to use my tacky glue, some wet glue. A lot of people use the red liner tape. I just think for construction, I'm going to go the other way. We're going to stick it on the inside of our box so we can't see it.
Okie doke.
So pop that on the outside. And then
Crafty AJ says the hint of classic pens arrived today, and the colours are fantastic. They are Got It Good deal of the week, don't forget, which is running all week, as our Got It Good deal does, launches every single Monday. Don't miss out on that.
So just pop in that together. So that holds our two pieces there. And then if I turn that round, this piece then is going to, I'm going to fold that in, because that is then going to fold over. Oh, it's come unstuck.
It's very close between 1 and 6. You've got 1 minute left to vote. Very close. Make your vote count. 1 and 6.
That hair is just beautiful.
I think it's going to be the hair. The hair and the box are the two that are out in front at the moment. So 1 minute left. I'm going to close the vote in 60 seconds. Get your votes in.
So putting that on the next side. Again, I just like to smooth it over, then you don't get so much splodging going on. and then fold that over. Getting glue everywhere here, Joe. There we go. And pop in that.
Do you know, a lot of people talk about using the thread as quilting clips at this point to hold boxes together whilst they're drying. Great idea to have some. Have you seen them, the little purple clips?
Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? And so good for any construction work. So I'm just going to fold that again the opposite way, just so I know that that's all taking its toll. And then these bits, can you see, they go in, so that's your closing, and then this bit we're going to just pop in together. Now what's great about this bottom is if we put our first piece in, we've then got these two side tabs, so we're going to just just put some glue in here, and that will then hold that bottom into place, so like so, and then this whole bit on the bottom, which means when you close it you get a really nice tidy bottom and you get a nice tidy inside as well, and you don't see those side flaps. So once I've got that into place, I'm going to turn it over and just hold that over, put my hand inside. There we go. And we'll put that there. Joe's laughing at me.
I like that you put your hand inside to press the tiny bottom down. That's very
there we
nice.
go. So there you go. So
You've
you can
raised
see
a smile, Debbie.
there we go. Oh, there we go. On the inside, you've got a nice tidy bottom.
Can you see the nice tidy bottom there?
On the back, the nice tidy bottom.
Nice tidy bottom inside and out. Brilliant.
So that's as simple as that to do our little right, so what we're going to do now, Joe, is
I love the way you just brought it back there, Debbie.
I'm trying to keep it together here, trying to get it together. So I've got some pink cardstock. These are really great. They come in with it as well. You get so many dies with this. So I'm going to cut this to size because you can pop these through your Gemini Mini, which is brilliant. So we're just going to bring that into play.
They also work really well as a balloon weight, these, you know, because you've got already a hole in the top. Fill them with something heavy, and they're great for tying up balloons. And you can also decorate them as well. So, you know, even your balloon weights could be really nicely decorated. In fact, you could just get, you know, buy the balloon weight from the shop with the string already done, and then just pop the balloon weight inside the box, and then tie the string onto the outside of the box. Beautiful balloon weights. There you are.
Wow, that is really, really good. So I'm going to just take my tape pen. Let me bring that in from the side. These are really great. So you could be making a little sweet shop, or putting your little gifts in here, doing them for your children, getting them to make them would be good. And you literally put them on here, and then you just stack them one by one, and they create those sort of tiles on the rooftop.
Dee would like to know what the sandwich is for the milk carton boxes, Debbie.
Sorry, what?
Dee would like to know what the sandwich is, the plate sandwich.
Oh, sorry, the plate sandwich. I was thinking, who's got a sandwich?
You thought actual sandwich for a moment. You could put a sandwich in there.
You could put a sandwich in there. You could have these as little sandwich boxes, couldn't you, for the
they'd be
kids?
small sandwiches. I need a couple of them, but they'd be all right.
No, but for like little children with have little finger sandwiches, they'd be amazing. But there you go, look at that. Look how cute that looks. It's amazing. Just those little tops there. So that just creates there. And then bringing in these stamps and dies, I've just stamped some of them here, Joe. So you can see, got all these together, and I've just stamped them out on there. Now we haven't got time to colour because I know that the hour is ticking away, but we will just cut them out and show them, because you get all the dies for these as well. So these are great if you've got a little prince or princess to be able to cut all these elements out. You could get them to colour them in, they would look great. But we've got that gorgeous rainbow, we've got the castle, you've got all those elements.
That unicorn's crying out for a rainbow tail there, Debbie.
Oh, do you think we need to colour the tail then?
Christine's just said, I just turned this on and there's talk of tidy bottoms. Husband wondering what sort of live I was
watching. Tidy bottoms, yes. Yeah, we do talk about all sorts of things in here, and actually, Joe, it would shock some people if they tuned in at the wrong time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, we try and be very good. So just taping all these dies down.
I think she looks like she might be high maintenance, this princess, you know.
High maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, princesses tend to be, don't they?
Yeah.
My little granddaughter Ruby is a bit high maintenance.
Is she?
She's got to
How
that
old is she
age.
to be high maintenance?
She's 5.
Right.
She'll be 6 next month. So she said to me, she FaceTimed me. Isn't it funny that like young children now FaceTime, and she'll go, "See you on FaceTime, Nanny, next time." But she was actually giving me her birthday list of what she wanted me to buy her for her birthday.
Gave it to you?
Yeah.
She'd come up with it herself, had she?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How long have you
she
got until
found
it's
a
her
pair
birthday?
of trainers that she wanted, so...
I mean, if you're buying, I've got a lovely pair of Vans boots that I'm after. Not my birthday till September, though. Debbie got me the most gorgeous birthday present this year, though, didn't you, Debbie?
Yes.
I go to Glastonbury Music Festival every year, and Debbie got me a beautiful coffee table book, which I've got in the apartment, which is actually on my shelving unit. It's a 50 years of Glastonbury, and she got me a signed one by Emily Eagles as well. Lovely gift. So maybe that's because you set the birthday gift bar high, so she knows now. Ruby knows that she gets what she wants at birthdays.
I think I've done that, Joe. Yeah, I think I've definitely done that. And in
was it
the
birthday
end,
or was it Christmas? Hang on. I think it might have been Christmas.
what's that?
Was it my birthday or was it Christmas you gave me the book for?
No, it was for your birthday,
Right.
but I
I thought
wasn't
it
here
was.
for your birthday, so I kept it, and then you moved home, so it was sort of a moving home
It was
late
a move home
birthday
Christmas
present.
It was absolutely
Yes.
a birthday present. It was gorgeous. Thank you.
Yeah, it was
I
a
think it might have been the
beautiful
best gift I
book.
got this birthday.
Well, it was perfect for you, Joe, because you did miss out this year. You've been for so many years,
And
haven't
we're
you?
not going this year either, unfortunately. It's been
No,
cancelled again,
I
which
know.
is sad. But next
So
year we
many
live in hope.
things.
If you don't know what it is, basically, in the US, it's a music festival we have in the UK. It's one of the biggest music festivals in the world. It's the best place on the planet as far as I'm concerned, other than Newton Aycliffe, of course. But yes, it's been cancelled for a few years now because of the ongoing situation. Maybe next year, fingers crossed. But apparently they're going to be doing a digital music festival this year, Debbie. Because Glastonbury is always broadcast live on the BBC. You can watch whatever stage you want by pressing all the buttons. But they're going to be doing maybe a music festival, but without the crowd, Debbie, on the farm on the BBC, which could be fabulous, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think that will be fabulous. That would be amazing. So, Joe, just for you, I'm doing our unicorn's towel. And there we go.
Rainbow unicorn towels.
Rainbow
what could be
unicorn
better?
towel. I think actually she really does, or he, but I think we'll do some pink mane coming down. There we go. So easy, and we'll have little pink hooves.
Oh, we'll have a little pink
She's a
hoof.
princess. There you go. But look how amazing. It's a good thing with the unicorn. Oh, we haven't done that bit of hair, so just to go on here. There we go. So our unicorn, these are such fun, such easy characters to have, and we can use them to decorate our box. So I haven't coloured them completely, but we will just stick these onto our box just so you can get an idea of how gorgeous these work together. So we'll have our unicorn, and I think we'll just stand our princess up by the side.
Love those.
There we
Very
go.
easy to be able to put those together. How about,
So not a complete demo, but you can see the idea of using them together, having these beautiful boxes. They're really such a lovely idea.
great for birthday
Joe.
favours, I was thinking.
When's what, sorry?
Birthday favours, you know, the little goodie bag type things that you give away.
perfect for that. Yeah, absolutely perfect for that. So, yeah.
And also, there's something that you can theme up with whatever you want. If you've got staycation stamps and dies, maybe you've got some Halloween stamps and dies, you can make up some, you know, little Halloween ones. Might be awesome as well. Maybe I hope the kids will be able to come round this year for the trick or treating.
And we've got Easter coming up, little Easter egg
boxes,
pops.
yes.
Yes.
Pop a few little mini eggs in there. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Right, I want to recap for you the milk carton collection. So what you're getting is the die, which is worth $24.99 or $29.99. That's what it creates. Obviously, without the decoration, it creates the very neat, tidy bottom, as Debbie was talking about. But what we're going to give you then is the fairy tale. We're going to give you the Once Upon a Time pop-up box collection, which is this one just here. So you can see this here, and you're going to be able to use these stamps and dies to decorate this box, which is absolutely awesome. So do grab those. Great deal. You're not even paying for the milk carton there, and you're getting all of the other extra stamps and dies. Let's go back to the teacups. It's very, very busy on the teacups at the moment. It's limited stock. I need to let you know that. So less than 10% of the stock is remaining. It's been the most popular item on the show. I think it's because you would be paying $9.99 of $14.95 just for the tri-blend markers on their own. We're including both the stamp set and the die set there as well for you today. That means you're saving $17.90. You okay over there?
I suddenly realised I giggled out loud.
What was you giggling about?
Because it's really silly. on this, I was thinking, what's got 3 feet? And then I realised that it was the castle and it was the flags on top. And it just made me giggle, and I suddenly realised I giggled out loud, so I do apologise.
Oh, Debbie, what you like? You're getting $17.90, or you're getting $17.98 worth of dies and stamps included for free, or $22.90 worth included as a Club Inspired Platinum, $7.99 or $11.96, saving you nearly £20, over $22. Amazing value for money. Dee's asking if you could just clarify whether that sandwich again, the plate sandwich for the Gemini for the milk
sorry,
carton.
yes, we didn't do it, did we?
Did we start doing it?
We started talking about sandwiches.
Oh yeah, and then we talked about little sandwiches and the little girl sandwich.
Yeah,
I am sorry, Dee.
So we completely forgot. Yeah, so thank you for the reminder. So it's really easy. It's the same as what you would use for any other thin metal die. It's your base cutting plate. Then you put on your cardstock and your die, then your plastic shim, your magnetic shim, and your top cutting plate. And that will cut it beautifully.
I hope that helps. Sally wants to know, Joe, what about Eurovision? Is it on or is it off? We're going to open that Eurovision can of worms for our US viewers over in a few weeks. We talk about maybe doing like an explainer video or something, just to get you all up to speed. It is on, Sally. Eurovision is firmly on. It is on the 21st, I believe, of May from Rotterdam. But we don't know yet if there's going to be like people there doing Eurovision, or people are going to broadcast their songs from their home nations, and it will be then sort of voted on like an outside broadcasted kind of thing. We don't know, but don't panic, Sally. I will definitely keep you abreast of the situation. Right, what are we going to next? I need to share with you. Oh, let's do the winner of the demo of the show. Right, it was close. Debbie, what do you think it was? Do you think it was the hair or the box?
I'm hoping the hair. I love that hair.
It was close. We have double checked the results. We have counted them, and the box is the winner. The box is going onto the wall, but the box keeps falling over, so I don't know how we're going to keep it upright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to perch it against Bernie's bag. That's what I'm going to do, and that way, there we are. It'll stay up there. It's on the cabinet of creativity. It's in that one, the demo of the week. Truth Seeker on YouTube has got a question. She says, I'm wondering if someone can please help me. I purchased all the tri-blend markers individually, and I was wondering if the tri-blend collection markers are exactly the same. They are. If you've got all the individual tri-blends, the tri-blend collection, collection will be the same markers. The only thing that will be different, if you've got the bullet nibs, then you could get the tri-blend brush ones. If you've got the brush ones, you could get the bullet ones. So that's the only difference. So I hope that clears it up for you. Right, next up we are going to fancy fonts. So let me share these with you. I'll show you the fancy fonts first, as that's what the collection is called. The font that you get is the die cut font just here. You get Smile in this case, and then you get all the stamps that go around there as well. You also get Celebrate, you've got Best, and you've got Thanks as well. The Thanks and the Best, these are the Gatefolds, and Debbie's going to share what these do in just a second. $9.78 is what you should be paying for one of the Gatefolds. You get all 4 of them for that awesome price, which is fantastic. I can see a lot of you have got very full baskets, so I'm going to give you a second to check out your baskets. And if you are new, like our lovely viewer in Virginia, then here's all the details of how you can watch and shop at the same time. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. All the details there of how you can watch and shop at the same time, which is fantastic. So do not miss out. Right, fancy fonts, Debbie. Have you got something you'd like to share with us on these?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought we'd get straight into a demo because these are fabulous. They're one of my my best buy dyes, I think, because I use them for so many different things, and I love the different sizes of cards that you can do with them. So this time I'm doing one. So we did one in the earlier show, and that reminds me, I still need to post on my Facebook page the measurements of that. So this one, I have took a piece of A3 card, so a longer piece of Centura Pearl, and I've trimmed it down. So this is 16.5, which is the length of the A3. And I've then done it to 5 3/4 of an inch. I've then scored it at 1.5 inches, 6 inches, 12.5 inches and 14.5 inches. It's completely different size because if I bring the best word in, you can see that the B is smaller than the actual est on the other side. So we need a bigger size piece here to what we do on this side to fit it in so they'll meet in the middle. So I'm going to place this one on this line. So I've scored this line down. I'm just going to find that, and it sort of locks into place. I know then that that's going to cut beautifully. So I'm going to take a piece of tape, tape that onto there. Then we're going to take our est and pop that onto the other side. But before I do that, I need to cut my first piece first. You can also see that you get all these stamps with them. So you're my best and then friend. You've got send in best wishes and on your special day. So just your best for your special day. So all those different sentiments that you're getting. I am going to be using my, you could use your Gemini Junior. I've got my big Gemini, so I'm just going to use the top here. There we go. And actually, because it is right at the very top, we can just pop it through and then bring it back out. So it won't take long at all to cut that die. So stopping it and bringing it back out. So it takes so much little time then. It doesn't need a double cut at all. It's just the timing. And that way we can then show you the next one. So that will cut out beautiful. That will just come away, and that creates our B on there. So if I turn that, turn it around that way, you'll be able to see that. Then we're going to put our est onto this side. And what I've also done is used it to create a little bit of a different shaped card when you put them together. So slot in that again. It's sort of, you can feel it attaching itself to that line. And then again, I'm going to put that right at the top so we can then just pop that in, reverse it and bring it straight back out.
Fantastic.
Very
busy. We've got about 10-12 minutes left on the show. If you've got any questions, please get them in to us for the end of the show. I'll give you a recap in a minute as well of all the great things that are coming up tomorrow, including that Cartload Craft Vault Marathon from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the UK. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. if you are on the East Coast. And it'll be, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. if you're on the West Coast.
So we fold this in, Joe, and then we fold that back. So
it'll be 8 a.m. to midday if you're on the West Coast, correction.
And then folding this one in. So it's just about working out where your words are going to meet. So can you see this time we've actually put it on the end of our card. So it looks totally different than being in the middle. So it's just working out whatever fold you do of the card is where they meet as that gatefold end. So what we're going to do is just turn this into a nice quick card. Now what I have done is I've cut this out again, but just trimmed out the side bits so we can mat and layer over the top. I've then just got some beautiful papers which I've used from Sarah's new collection, which is Caring Thoughts. And we've just got some pearls to decorate. So let's have our card, bring that in and start layering up.
How awesome. Patricia says, not a question. I just want to say how much I enjoy watching both Joe and Debbie. I always learn so much. Isn't that lovely?
That's really lovely. I love all the feedback we get. It's so nice.
Unless it's
Joe.
awful, then we don't really like it. So.
I don't think I've ever read anything bad from our lovely
If you've enjoyed this show,
crafters.
you've been watching Joe and Debbie. If you haven't enjoyed it, then you've been watching Ben and Fiona. There you are.
I love it. Well, I'm not sure if you and you can get away with impersonating Ben. I mean, me and Fiona have pretty much got the same colour hair, I think. Although I think Fiona's probably a bit whiter than me.
Yeah, absolutely. You're very blonde.
Very blonde.
Very, very blonde. Is it your natural colour?
I'd like to say yes, Joe, but...
Well, just say yes. If you'd like to say yes,
well, I can't say yes because you've highlighted it. I've got roots, they're darker.
I didn't know you had. I wouldn't have known. You could have said yes. I'd be like, okay, fair dues.
Darker roots. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to put up with them for before I get the box dye out.
Is the box dye not the best way forward then?
Well, I've never done that before and I'm a bit worried about that.
I want to dye mine like a silver purple, like a blue silver colour.
Oh.
Apparently it looks awesome, but then after like a few washes it looks terrible, I've heard. Maybe I could do it for an occasion. Yeah, maybe do it for an occasion. Don't dye it blue, apparently. Didn't you used to have blue hair, Georgina? Yeah, Georgina had blue hair for a while.
Oh.
She's still living with the consequences, apparently. I'm not sure what she means by that, and I daren't ask.
So we're going to put you're my best, and then we've got friend, and I've just got a bow on here, so we're going to take that off, pop that in the corner, and then put our friend here just on the end. And then what we have got, Joe, is just to overlay, so our best pops out a little bit more. Let's take this off. And that will lay perfectly over the top.
Absolutely beautiful. Loads of love for it in the comments as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We have fast running out of time. Where do these shows go, these 1 hour ones? I'm not sure, Debbie. They absolutely fly by, don't they?
Oh my goodness, it really has flown by, this one. In fact, this morning's one did as well, Joe. I just think sometimes when you've got the most amazing products to have, they just look really beautiful together. But look how gorgeous that card is. I mean, it's so pretty. Just using your lovely papers, that beautiful best, just doing a little bit of different element on the size of it. And there we go. You're my best friend. Really, really gorgeous. Thanks. Right, what's the, how are we doing on the stock situation for the teacup and the tri-blend brush pens? We'll let you know. It's very, very busy. I think we are in a position, we've got more of you trying to get it than is actually available. So, you know, it's like teetering on the edge at that seesaw moment. So if it's in your basket, check it out. Less than 25 to go around, which considers hundreds of you watching, lots of you are with it in your basket. There's more of you trying to get it than we actually have stock available. Let me recap for you what you were getting in the fancy fonts that you just saw there and how they work. So you're going to get Smile in there and then all of the corresponding stamps that go with that. You're also going to get Celebrate. You've got You're My Best and then Friend. Wishes, that's in there as well, best friend. And you've got Thanks a bunch here as well, which is awesome. Right, I need to share with you details of the sweet collection, which is also proving very busy. I'll just grab those. In here, remember what you've got. You've got that vase bouquet in there as well, which is awesome. You've then also got in here too, this one, which is the ice cream cone and the cupcake. So that's interchangeable, that one, which is fantastic. And you've got then as well the macarons as well. So you've also got in here as well the sentiments that you need to enable you to complete a full project, which is awesome. Right, we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to the cascading words, which create these, which are awesome. So you're going to get Thanks, and you're going to get Baby in here as well. This is what you're getting when it comes to how you're going to use these. You've then got this, so it's the Cascading Sentiment
here, which is fantastic. And we're also going to give you, you've got Thanks and Baby, and you're going to get in there the stamp as well, which is brilliant. 11.53 or 15.31. We've also got the milk carton on as I've turned this into a right dump now, haven't I, over here? Look, there's absolutely stuff everywhere. The milk carton, so that's the milk carton die. It should be $24.99 or $29.99. That makes that. But when we're also going to give you these, which are the Once Upon a Time. These are from the pop-up collection, but they're going to work beautifully with the milk carton collection too. And that's fantastic because it shows you that all of the dies that you have of those sort of smaller styles will work beautifully with the milk carton box, which is fantastic. So your staycation, your spinner dies, any of those different things. There's a whole range of milk carton boxes which will go with that as well, which is fantastic. Now, loads of you shopping away at the moment, which is fantastic. It's very, very busy. I'm going to give you a chance to check out your baskets before we get a little bit more inspiration from the lovely Debbie. Here's how you can watch and shop at the same time.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
All the details there of how you can watch and shop at the same time, which is awesome. So much coming up tomorrow as well. I'm going to give you details of all of that before we end the show. In fact, shall I whiz you through what's coming up tomorrow here on Crafters TV? I've got it all written down for you. Craft Vault in the morning. It's a 3 for 2 across absolutely everything. Myself and Craig will be here for that. And then I've also got Foil Press Masterclass with the Debbie Fisher, which is awesome. So you've got 1 p.m. at the 1 p.m. show, which will be 8 a.m. Eastern time. You've then got Cartload. It's a 3-hour Cartload from 4 p.m. through to 7 p.m. That's going to go right in straight into our Craft Vault show. So we'll be live with you from 4 p.m. right through to 8 p.m. which if you're on the East Coast is 11 a.m. through to 3 p.m. or 8 a.m. through to midday. Or if you are over on the East Coast as well, which is going to be a really jam-packed day. 8 hours of live shows tomorrow, Debbie. We've got 3 minutes left on the show, Debbie. I can see you're desperate to try and share something awesome with us.
I know, it's like, oh, let's fill up the gaps. I love it because I don't feel like we've shown you enough. So I'm just going to stamp a really quick flower. So this one is coming out, the one with the nesting dies. So I'm using the stamps from the nesting dies with the tri-blend pens. So I thought we would just show how beautiful these all look together. So we would just pop that into the middle. So I've already cut out, I mean, look how beautiful that stamps. It's so, so gorgeous. Put that in together. You can see we've got that gorgeous edge there. And what I am going to do, I'm going to bring in my fuchsia quick drying, and I'm just going to go around the edges because we're just going to highlight that gorgeous scalloped edge on there, which looks beautiful. So there we go. So already, I mean, look how nice that topper look. And it literally took us seconds, Joe, to stamp it and do that inking. Then we can bring in our tri-blend brushes. I love these. Look how quick I'm going to colour this in. I'm just going to go around this really quickly, so it doesn't take long at all. And not only because we haven't got a lot of time, but I want you to show how easy these tri-blend brushes are to actually just put that colour into here. I mean, look at this, Joe. It comes together.
Really lovely.
So
I love the technique for just rubbing the ink pad around the edge there. Very clever.
Yeah, doesn't it look amazing? Yeah, really beautiful. And then we can go in with that even darker colour and really get that definition in here, which looks so, so beautiful. Really, I mean, it's so therapeutic colouring anyway, isn't it? But then to be able to get all those colours blended gorgeously together, just look amazing. And all I'm doing is really light flicking motion, but it's all blending into each other, which looks so lovely.
And great, there's only single figures left now on the Floral Tea Cup collection, which is where the tri-blends are from. The Cascading Words is where the flowers are from as well. So really nice little quick technique there to be. I love that ink pad technique. I've not seen that before.
Yeah, not bad at all, is it? And just to do around those edges, if I bring up that piece of card, you'll be able to see that a little bit better. But just a really quick demo there of what you can do with your pens and your ink pads.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure, Debbie, as it always is.
It's been lovely, yes. I'm back tomorrow, Joe, so I'll
Fantastic.
be back at 1 p.m. And we have a foil press masterclass.
I don't think we've ever done the foil press together.
No, we haven't. So it's all exciting.
Get any questions in. Make sure you start rummaging around for pictures of great things that you've made with your foil press, because we'll ask you to share all that with us tomorrow in the masterclass as well. Masterclass is where we teach you something awesome. Big thanks to Debbie. Huge thanks to George Squared, who are beyond the wall over there. But the biggest thanks, of course, to you guys at home. If you are here in the UK or in Europe, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're in the US, have a great day. See you back here for a very special Thursday tomorrow. Take care.